All right, all right. Hi, everyone. My name is Cami Pentecost, and I am so excited to talk to you about our September game plan this month. It is going to be an incredible month. You want to know why I know? Here's how I know. Because we are starting today. Why wait to do tomorrow what you can do today? And yes, a holiday weekend is upon us, but myself, our top leaders, some of you I know are all committed to getting started today and not putting off getting September and making it a month to remember till after Monday, but starting right now and making the most of every day this month. I love when Coach Mark says, how are you going to win the day? And when you win a few days, you win the week. When you win a few weeks, you win the month. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to win the month. I don't want to just have a couple good days. I want to win the month, which means we've got to put several days together each week, and we've got a plan to do that. So by now, you should have seen the coaching video with Mark and his special guest, Pam and Mike, and even I was on there for a little bit. So hopefully you've watched that. You've seen the math. The It Works math is going to it's going to a whole nother level, and it's going to continue to go to a whole nother level all month long. Does that mean, yes, there's more announcements? Absolutely. We have so much up our sleeve, not just in September, but all the way through October, November, and right into the end of the year and into the new year and Conference 2018. So we've got a plan in place. Your job is to take action. So let's go ahead and just review a couple things. First of all, if you didn't already see it, we officially have upped the ante on how many entries you can earn for the Jeep. Not doing anything different. Still sponsoring a new distributor, helping them gather those first 4 loyals. You are going to get a Jeep entry, and now you're going to get 4, not just 1, but 4. Teach your new people to do the exact same thing. We want to take advantage of this crazy math madness that It Works is doing out there. And don't forget, it's going to get crazier. Remember last January when we said, don't wait to conference to start moving quickly? Everything you do from January 1st will count. Well, let me tell you, there is a method to our madness with really getting everything started today, because we know what is happening all month long into October, November, December, and back right into January. Okay, so let's go through the game plan. Now, this is a coaching game plan for everyone, all levels, whether you're brand new, an emerging leader, a leader, or a top leader. This is for all of you. Now, we'll have some additional coaching for our emerging leaders and leaders later on today, but this is for everybody. So make sure that you tune in and you get everybody on your team listening to this video. We'll put the recording up later. Make sure you downloaded the new It Works office for all the latest and greatest announcements. Before we go through the game plan, I want to know, what event are you going to next? I'd like you to comment in the chat section, for those of you on with me live today, what It Works event are you going to be at next? Now, I want to remind you that we have September Nashville Boot Camp at the end of this month. So if you have not yet got your ticket, you're kind of, I don't know, you're on the fence at all? Get off the fence and get there. Events will change your life. They'll change your mind. They'll change your belief, and you'll never be the same. Get to the Nashville Boot Camp. I know for sure Mark plans to bring it at the end of September. And I know he brought it in Kansas City, but you know he can't help but do this at each and every event that we're together. Now, one of the benefits of your It Works Office app is you can see all the events going on in your area, within driving distance, where your teams are at. You may not be there, but your teams are there. Get on the It Works Wired app and see, where are the field development team regionals going to be? Where's Pam Souter, myself? Where are we going to be all month long? And get plugged in. Remember, when you're on a high, the event needs you. When you're in a valley, you need the event. And I'll be honest with you, I've been prioritizing events since I started this business. And I don't believe I went Black Diamond because I didn't prioritize events. I believe it's because I did. And a lot of times I'd even host them to make sure they were happening, to put that urgency and also accountability, to get new people in front of what we have our hands on. And so we're going to get talking a little bit more about that. But before we do, I want to talk to you about the fact that people buy people, not products. All right. A lot of times I think we think they buy the products. They're buying into you. That's what makes this industry so very special, is it's the relationship. It's how we service our customers. It's them knowing when they invest in something for themselves, the ripple effect is going to have many other blessings beyond just helping them meet a personal need. And that's what home-based businesses do. And so I want you to keep this in mind. People buy people, not products. All right? We might have the most amazing flagship product that grabs people's attention and has them questioning, what is that crazy wrap thing? What is this It Works wrap all about? And what other products do they have in their line? But at the end of the day, you are going to be what draws them in before anything else. So when I say that, I just want to let you know our recommended reading list this month includes a couple books that we believe will help you to not only know where you shine and where you excel and what people find of interest in you, but also in how you can connect with others and their specific gifts and talents. So the two books I want to encourage you to, if you're looking for something for personal development, you've got to get into something. And getting to events is one thing, but doing personal development on your own is an absolute must. It's imperative that you're including your own personal development and working on the areas that you need growth or your strengths and getting better in your strengths. And so, as we talk about the color personalities today, I want to highlight this book called Personality Plus, which will just take the color personality theory to a whole nother level. And I'm thinking about the love language book, right? The 5 love languages. That's another great book to get to know people and what makes them tick. That's going to help you be a better leader as you grow your team. It's going to help you understand your customers better. And it is just all around going to help you be more effective with building your business. So Personality Plus. Also, if you've never read Strength Finders 2.0, I want to encourage you to do that immediately. This is a very quick read. I want you to buy it brand new. This is why. It comes with a code in the back that you can get online and take a short quiz, and the quiz will tell you your strengths. Now, you can upgrade it and find out where all 30 strengths and what order they lie, and then you read about the strengths and what that means for you in business and your personal life and everything else around that. But no matter what, you'll at least get the top 5, and you can see where you truly shine. And then I want you to operate out of those strengths. When Mark talks about winning the day, I don't believe we win the day by focusing on all the areas we are not doing well. I don't believe we win the day when we focus on what we're not good at. I believe one of the ways in which we start winning the day is in our mind. And when we win the day in our mind, that translates into our activity and our action. And so get to know yourself a little bit better. Some of you might think, I have a pretty good idea of what mine would be. Take the quiz. Some you'll be like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Point on point. Others you'll go, really? I never knew that about myself. And I believe as a business owner and as a leader growing, the more we know, the more we realize we have so much to learn and how much wisdom there is into things like this to help us get more acquainted and be able to better self-reflect on who we are and what we're capable of. Now, you know it works. We believe in the color personality. So we put together a little summary of each of the colors right here in front of you. When you come to boot camp, you're going to get more of that information. When you get into your training academy, you're going to learn more about color personalities. But right here, you can read a summary. You have something to offer that no one else does, and knowing color personalities help you to understand yourself better, your team, and your prospects. So get to know that. And, the idea is we all want to be a rainbow. We want to be a high-functioning yellow or a high-functioning green, which means we are a rainbow. But we do have a primary color or two that really stand out. And sometimes when you go through major life experiences, that might change a little bit. So you can revisit this and see how you've shifted. I know just in my 11 years with this business, I went from being super, super red to now blue is my number one color. It used to be red, yellow, blue, and now it's blue, red, yellow. Green is still way down here, which is so funny. But so definitely read through that. Where are you? I'd love to see what your strength is. Put a post out today with your color personality, what you love about your strengths. Own your strengths and celebrate them. That's part of winning the day. Own who God made you to be. Remember, people buy people, not products. They're buying you. They're buying into you and what makes you special. So own it, celebrate it, and be loud about who God made you to be. Unapologetic, right? All right, now use these color personalities to continue to develop your list. I'm hearing from so many people at all different ranks that your list, if you're brand new, this may not be the case, but for those of you developing your list for the very first time, for those of you that feel like you worked through your warm market and you're not quite sure where to go from here, you got to get people on your list. You got to add new people every day. One of my daily income producing activities that used to be a part of that everyday 6 list was, how am I going to add no less than 5 names to my hundreds list today? And using color personalities would be a great way to do that. Who is somebody that would be, who is someone on your dream team list, somebody that you'd love to have on your team, and what color are they? You can start speaking and adapting your conversation to speak directly to them if you know what their color personality is. Who do you know that has a health goal? What color personality are they? We want to really help you hone in on this because it can help your prospecting. It can help you close the sale. If somebody's blue and they just want to have fun, they just want to party, they just want to get together and be social, but you just keep telling them about every ingredient in the It Works applique, in the It Works wrap, they're bored out of their mind. There's a reason they don't want to hang out with you. There's a reason they're not interested in learning more. And a lot of times when we can get more knowledgeable about these colors, we can be more thoughtful when we're talking to our prospects. So continue to fill out that list. We already talked about the Jeep entries now being 4. Keep an eye. It Works math is going to get better and better all month long. All right, now, you heard on Mark's coaching call, you still have an opportunity to go Ruby for the first time in the month of September and get that Ruby gift. Now, those of you that went Ruby in August, high five to you. You're going to be getting that. You're going to get that Ruby gift in September. And the minute you do, I want you to be social with it. I want you taking pictures. I want you taking selfies. I want you opening the gift and showing people the swag that is in that gift that's going to help you take your business from Ruby to Diamond. Okay. Now, for those of you that haven't reached Ruby yet, that's your first goal. And how many wrap parties are you going to host? How many people are you going to talk to on a regular basis? How many people are you going to add to your list so you keep that pipeline full? How many Blitz cards are you going to hand out every month? This is accountability, folks, but I'm not there over your shoulder making sure you're doing it. This is where you have to take the initiative as a business owner and get accountability if you know you need it. You're going to have to get an accountability partner so that you don't drop the ball and you continue to win the day each and every day. For those of you that are already Ruby, it's your time to teach Ruby. Who is your next Ruby going to be? Where are you going to help them and how are you going to help them? I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. Some of you might be, I'm already Ruby and I can't get the Ruby gift. Okay, then make it a mission. How many people on your team can you get earning that Ruby gift? What a gift as a leader in that organization to see so many of your people winning Ruby and earning that gift. And some of you might think, well, what's the gift? Well, the gift is going to be swag, gear, tools that help that Ruby take their business to the next level, Emerald and Diamond, all right? So Ruby is the rank where you earn $500 a month. That is a big deal. That's an average income of $500 a month. Most people join a home-based business to earn that kind of money. And so this is a foundational rank. Every other rank beyond Ruby is made up of rubies. For example, an emerald has 2 rubies, a diamond has 3 rubies, and so on. And so once you get to Ruby, you now have the skills to get to any other level. You just have to continue to grow yourself. That's where all the personal development comes in. That's why we give you a recommended reading list. That's why we always share what we're doing in the area of personal development. And I got another surprise for you. I'll tell you here in a minute. So lead from the front so that your team is duplicating the actions that got you to Ruby. All right. There are over 100,000 people selling It Works, the same products as you. So you've got to remember that selling yourself is just as important as selling the products. That's why it's that's why we're teaching you and taking time to tell you about the importance of learning more about how you are, how to learn about and know the different color personalities so you can recognize it in your prospects and adapt your conversation, but also get better at building relationships. And one of my favorite way to build relationships is face-to-face. Belly to belly is what you've maybe heard me call it. One of my favorite ways to build it works is at a coffee shop, at a lunch table, at a dinner table, at a wrap party, in a living room, sitting around a dinner table, sitting around a kitchen counter, sitting around the living room floor. And then beyond that, it's getting into a hotel room or a community center where, you know, we just can't fit enough people in the house, so we got to find a bigger space. And that's what we call a one team, one mission. All right. Every single one of those are about guests. So if you got a regular one team, one mission happening in your area, celebrate that. Oh my gosh, you have such an advantage. Take advantage of that. Don't just go, bring a guest. It's very important that you're getting guests to these events, and that you're setting up one-on-ones and wrap parties. And maybe you're thinking, how do I get a wrap party? Well, let me give you a few ideas. Number one, run to Ruby yourself again, or pretend like you're running to Ruby all over again. Have your own launch party, relaunch yourself in this business. I know there are people that you could invite, even if it's just 3. That's a powerful party, and it's more than one. Worst case scenario, you relaunch with a one-on-one, which will drive you to more events moving forward. Now, if you have team in your area and you're going to relaunch, why not invite them along with you? You can make that relaunch next week. Kids are back in school. We don't have that excuse. We can get back to a very intentional schedule to build our business. So start with yourself, host one yourself, invite people, invite local team to invite people to them. Every new person that has joined the business, if they have not launched, it's time to launch. If they've launched once, I believe in 2 launch parties, because not everybody can make the first one. So that's a great place to start. Rally your local team. If everybody pitches in a $10 gift card, then you can say anybody who hosts in the month of September, we will draw a winner at the end of the month, and you'll win all these gift cards, and celebrate the gift cards or whatever you're offering. And maybe you make a minimum. There has to be 5 hosts in the month of September, so that even your hosts are putting pressure on other people to host a party, so that somebody will win the gift cards being made available. Do a Gives Back initiative. Tell people if they host a party for you in September, any wrap cash you earn will go to supports and efforts for Hurricane Harvey that just hit in Houston area. You know, always offer. If they host a party, they get a wrap for free. When you're blitzing and somebody wants to try the wrap and they're just not sure, they don't have the money, gosh, get a few of your friends together. You don't even have to use the word party, because sometimes it has a stigma on it. Anyone who brings a guest to a wrap party, a team party, a one team, one mission, goes in a drawing to earn something free. Put incentives out there for your teams to get people to these events. By the way, if you have a party and no guests show up, then all of you get on, don't just go home. Don't just chatter. Get on your social media, get with your hundreds list, and start messaging people. Plan a party the very next week and start messaging people to invite them in that moment. Make the most of every opportunity to create opportunities, okay? Getting people to a one team. I just want you to check this out. Check out what I'm doing. It might end up being a great fit for you. If not, no big deal. But if it is, great. And share why you're excited about what you're doing. Invite people to be your guests at one team, one mission. And here's what I know. I was just in Indianapolis. There was 5 guests in the room. All 5 guests signed up. Slam dunk. It's over. They catch a vision for what we have with the countless stories they hear, whether they're Ruby stories, Diamond stories, Double Diamond, or Ambassador stories. It's powerful. Stories sell all day long. I don't want to go to an event without a guest. Will you do me a favor and come with me as a guest? It would mean a lot to me. I don't want to show up tonight empty-handed. Will you be my guest? Maybe host a pampering party, a girls' night out with some pampering, skincare, cleanser, peel, toner, whatever makes sense. Ask your customers to host a party for you. I know Katrina told me she's going to a wine and wrap party tonight. So that's a great way to get people in front of our products. A sample night, like just an informational, and it could be more of an open house setting if you wanted it to be. People that have hosted events for you before that didn't join the business, ask them to host a new event. We have new products and new things going on, and would they host another event for you? All right, we could keep going and going and going. I love what Katrina said. She said, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And worst case scenario, Don't be afraid to say, listen, I came to your Tupperware party, or I came to your Mary Kay facial. You can show up and do this for me. And many of us are doing that for other people. So use that to your advantage. I've got some more announcements, but I better talk quick because our time is ending. All right. So we're talking about parties. I've got some great news. Great news. The party pad price has just dropped. You can now buy a 10-pack for $8 or a 20-pack for $12. And I promise you, we're going to keep getting better on the cost of those party pads, because we know how important this tool is for you to build your business and share the It Works story. Plus, remember, just because it works for you doesn't mean it duplicates. And if it's not duplicating, your business can only grow as quickly as you can get to every party, event, one-on-one, so on and so forth. You want your business to grow even when you're not there. All right. Now, just another little fun fact for you. In the document section of your eSuite is not only the US, PDF, and English party pad that you can email, text, use however you want to let people see the It Works catalog, if you will, via technology, but it's in Spanish too, and that's already loaded. And after the first week of September, the Spanish One Team, One Mission PowerPoint will be up in your document eSuite section as well. It just keeps getting better. I love it. All right, you heard, we have Global Blitz Day on September the 9th. I don't know where you're going to be or what you're going to be doing, but there is no excuse that you cannot plan at least an hour of your day to get together with at least one team member, if not multiple team members, to go out and blitz, and then come back together at the end of the night and talk about how you're going to follow up. I'd have a party ready to go the next week, and fancy that, because the very next Saturday is Worldwide Wrap Party Saturday. So if you have people in your area, do a group party. If nothing else, do your own party and blitz and get people there. You could also do an online party. You could also go live and give the party pad presentation. So many opportunities to tell the It Works story. Now, I love that we have initiatives where we have like a Global Blitz Day on September 9th, and we have a Worldwide Wrap Party Day on September the 16th. I think that's great. But if you're full-time with this business, you should be handing out no less than 5 Blitz cards every single day. If you're part-time with this business, 2. That's it, just 2. And I know you're running errands. If nothing else, every time you pull out your pocketbook, every time you pull out your wallet, use it as a trigger to hand out a coupon for your It Works business. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is what it means to respect this as a business, okay? And same with parties. Don't just wait for a Worldwide Wrap Party Day. Party every day, every week, as often as possible. And I got to tell you, there's going to be some incentives. We're going to put into play a new hashtag. It's called the hashtag Party Hustle. And when you're partying and you post a picture of you partying with guests, getting the wrap on people, it doesn't count to put Party Hustle on it if there's not at least one guest in attendance with a wrap on. Do you hear what I'm saying there? Because I wouldn't say that if I didn't know that worked and gave results. And so whether it's a one-on-one, that's why I love the hashtag Wrap the Map, right? Or the hashtag Paid to Party. It's not a coincidence. I have my Paid to Party shirt on today. So we're going to be hashtagging Party Hustle when you can prove you had a party in the month of September with at least one guest wrapping. We're going to hashtag Paid to Party every time we put party tips out there. Wrap the Map when we're blitzing, meeting one-on-one, all those sorts of things. Don't forget to put Party Hustle on there if you know you're meeting with at least one person and getting the wrap on at least one person. And there are going to be opportunities, because we're going to be looking, we're going to be searching Party Hustle hashtag to see who's partying. And we're going to be sending out swag weekly, because we're watching you. We are watching those of you doing the right behavior. Leaders, you're that much more responsible. No excuse. You need to be leading from the front, not just talking about it, but being about it, taking massive action. Use the hashtag Wrap the Map. Use the hashtag Paid to Party. And don't forget to use the hashtag Party Hustle, because we want to see you out there having fun and putting wraps on people all month long, growing that hundreds list. And you can do that online, but we definitely want you to get out from behind your computer, behind your phone, and get out there and get belly to belly with people. Remember, people don't buy products. They buy people. And that's by getting connected with you. I love the wrap room because that's where the relationship goes to a whole nother level as we, seek to understand what brought them there that night, where we seek to understand what their want, their need, or their hate might be in life that It Works could be a solution for. But it's only when we get belly to belly and really present with the people that we're meeting with, talking to, or sharing what we have with. Share the It Works story. All right, so any other little tips or tricks? Obviously, we're always tracking steps to success. And I believe parties are the best way to complete steps. Not only does it help people complete their steps in one party, but I had someone go Ruby in 2 parties. I traveled to Wisconsin on a Friday, Saturday. We did a party Friday, a party Saturday. Obviously, I live in Michigan. That was a little bit of a ride. But she went Ruby in 2 days with 2 parties, and she completed her steps. It was powerful. So watch out for the It Works math getting better and better and better. But what I know now is what's coming out the rest of the year, the more intentional you get with having these parties, the more likely the results you see are going to be that much greater. And I want to make sure we are doing another book club. Aspen Emery, our field development regional from the Midwest, will be hosting this. It's a book, Developing the Leader Within by John Maxwell. It's going to start Tuesday, September the 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't always do my books. I don't always do them in a book. Sometimes I do them on Audible. And this is one I'm doing on Audible. So join us for that each week to continue to grow your mind and your ability to believe bigger and have greater confidence as you go out and build your business. See, listen, we are interested in building your pocketbook. We want to help build you into the greatest version of yourself you can possibly be. Oh, I could go on and on. We're going to continue to give party tips, blitzing tips all month long through Facebook Lives. Be watching and following your field development regional team, Katrina, Margarita, Mary Beth, Aspen, myself, Pam Souter, Mike Patillo, Mark Pentecost, as we continue to invest in you and teach you how to duplicate and do what we know it takes to take your business to the next level. And we're going to be putting incentives out there for you all month long to continue to help you do that. Mark your calendar right now. Don't leave September 9th to chance. Make the choice right now to get your team focused and invested on the 9th of September, but that starts with you. The same with September 16th. The regionals and I, we're going to be partying, we're going to be blitzing, we're going to hold you accountable, and we're never going to ask you to do what we ourselves are not willing to do. Do you want a chance to earn Pam Souter, myself, one of the field development regionals for a wrap party in October? Your way to do that and become eligible is to be one of the greatest partiers for the month of September. So don't forget to hashtag those pictures of you out partying, getting the wraps on people. Party hustle. All right, let's have some fun with that. Let me just look over my notes, make sure I'm not missing anything. I told you about the PDF. We're going to make sure and get to an event, right? We're using Paid to Party with the number 2, and we're using Wrap the Mac as hashtags in order to be eligible for swag every week, as well as earning a visit from Pam Sutter, myself, or the regional team with the hashtag Party Hustle. And don't forget to tune in every Sunday night for our family call, which is now being translated in Spanish right after, because there might just be special announcements every Sunday night, and you don't want to miss it. Make sure you stay knowledgeable about your business, and you do that by reading up and being plugged in, right? All right, well, have fun with this. Print this off, fill it out, do it with your teams. Emerging leaders and leaders, I'll meet with you later.